Shout out to my boy Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer.
Sperry Springer, man. You know how we do it, man.
Break train tuck, TV to hand tuck, hold it down with Sperry motherfucking Springer. Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer. Got your bitch on the ringer, and I might make it go tingle. You understand me? Yeah, skirt, skirt, bitch. Yeah, man.
Actions speak louder than words. I'm gonna show y'all, man, cause talk is cheap. You know, actions speak. Feel me?
Well, he said it. Well, first of all, actually, where you from, bro? Like, we in DFW, I know, but you slid over on my side of town.
Right.
You know, I'm out right outside of Fort Worth right now.
No cap, because I know a lot. Man, I know people be lying where they from and stuff. You know, they be saying, oh, I'm from Stop 6, and they really not. It's from Stop 6. Or they be like, I'm from Fort Worth. Or I'm from Pleasant Grove or Oak Cliff, man. Like, honestly, like, to give it all 1,000, like, I was born in Louisville, Texas, but I'm originally from the suburbs, from Frisco, Texas to be exact, bro.
Yeah.
No cap, you know what I'm saying? I don't be lying and stuff like, you know how it is.
Shit, I know. I ain't knocking it, bro, because, you know, shit, bro, I be all around places. I've been to Louisville, I've been to Frisco. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm all around out this way, too, bro. Like, what do you think? Do you think do you think there's a stigma with being from the suburbs or something that plays into the music where people, like, it might turn people away or anything?
I'm going to tell you like this. It's crazy how it is, man. It's good that you brought this up because I was really thinking about this on my way here.
Yeah.
Because, like, see, you can be from the hood, you feel me? But I feel like there's people in the hood that you can have friends and associates, and those people can eventually, like, you know, they start snitching on the homies that live there or the people that live there, and you might have a homeboy that lives in the suburbs keeping more realer than the people in the hood. So it just depends, you know what I mean? Like, the situation, I guess. To me, it doesn't matter. If people want to fuck with you and people like your music, people are going to fuck with you because they fuck with you, and they fuck with you because you're really rapping about shit that you're really doing. You're not rapping about shit like, oh man, why is he saying this and that he's doing this and he's like from here or there. You see, you got to be kind of like careful sometimes. It just depends on the situation, but I feel like, man, if people are going to want to fuck with your music and then like you as an artist and they want to support you, and people are going to support you for who you are as a person, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's I mean, because I used to work out in Frisco, bro, like, so, but I never really wasn't, like, I was literally, like, I go to work and I'm coming right back to Arlington type shit when I stayed out in Arlington.
Right.
Like, what's it like being in Frisco, bro? Like, I don't know, man, like,
I mean, honestly, I mean, there is like my people, you know, Mexicans. I mean, there's all types of different, but I mean, you'd be surprised because you'd probably be like, man, people don't really like support or whatever, but actually people out there do really support.
Yeah. And
they really do come out because I know they're throwing like an event, I think this month or next month. I think this month at the Star. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah.
I mean,
I know what you're talking about.
The people out there, they do support. You know, that's. A lot of people don't think so, you know, like people out here that live out here, like outside of, you know, Frisco area, they probably don't think like people from Frisco, but like.
What do you think about just the growth of around there, bro? Because I remember when I first moved to Texas, like, like, not saying Frisco was dead, but it was like, there wasn't all that, like, they got skyscrapers and everything now, bro, like. Yeah,
like, it's crazy like that. They got the whole, you know, Cowboys thing out there, you know, they got the Rough Riders, they got the FC Dallas, like, Frisco has, like, really, like, from like what I've seen, like from there to like now, it's just like it's grown so big, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's I heard it's like one of the biggest growing cities or something like that. I don't know. I saw that on the internet and shit. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, I mean, that's what I seen, you know. So shit, what are you, bro? So you said you Mexican, right? Yeah, I'm Mexican. Yeah. Where shit? You ever been to Mexico? Yeah. My dad's from Michoacan and my mom's from Guanajuato. And shit, what's pretty that? Much Michoacan is like, man, that's like, I'm talking about, that's like the bad part, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where all the cartel stuff be going down, all the drugs and stuff like that. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, man. And my dad's, he's from a city called Zacapo, and that's where the stuff pretty much originally started, and it started getting really big. And I mean, it's not as bad as it is like how it was, but I mean, it's still a lot of stuff going down, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like talking about all that stuff, but like, yeah. That's just where you from, though. I mean, that's where your family's from. That's where my family's from, but. So have you ever been to Mexico? Huh? You been to Mexico? Yeah, I've been to Mexico, but I haven't been to Mexico man, I think I've been like 10 or 11 years old. So I'm really trying to. I'm in the process of getting the passport so I can go back and like really visit my family, because I feel like time, man, like shit, man, you just never know when, you know, somebody might pass away in your family, and it's just like, damn, I have the opportunity, and there's a lot of people that can't go back to their country, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I have the opportunity, I need to take time, you know, because you just never know. You might lose, you know, an uncle, a grandma, grandpa, you know, a friend, or just somebody you know, and you're just like, damn, I could have went. And it's just like, damn, you could have spent it with them, and it's just like, you never win. It's just like, it's always in the back of your mind, you feel me? Like, damn, I should have fucking went when I had the opportunity, you feel me?
I be tapped in with a lot of, like, not purposely, I'm just, you know me, I just be fucking with whoever go hard or who's cool, but like, I'm tapped in with a lot of Mexican artists and shit like that, man. DJs, a lot of shit.
Right.
And I always tell, like, my young niggas, bro, I be like, bro, it's strength in numbers, bro.
Right.
If y'all...
True.
Hold on, I'm gonna let that bitch go by.
Got the noise in the back.
Yeah, nah, we good. Like I said, I be telling my young niggas that strength in numbers, I be like, bro, like, y'all could take over with this shit because it's more y'all out here than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you got, like, is your fan base, like, is it predominantly, you know, Spanish, Hispanic, or Mexican or whatever, or do you feel like that shit's helpful, or do you think sometimes that shit boxes you in to where it's like people only expect a certain type? Because, you know, when people think of some Hispanic artists, or they just think that they're gonna be like on a certain type of way, like.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I guess, like, I could say, like, my fan base is a little bit mixed.
Yeah,
like, it's all different kind of, like, you know, Mexican, you know, Asian, white, you know, African American, you know what I'm saying? It's just all different types, but I feel like once you start putting, like, content out there, like your music, I guess they can kind of see, like, what kind of music you do. But I mean, as far as the Mexican artists, like, I just want to tell every Mexican artist, man, just keep grinding, keep hustling, keep networking, and it's pretty dope, man. I seen in the city, man, like, especially you, man, I got a lot of respect for you, because I see that you got Mexican artists and you're really trying to fuck with the culture. And I feel like back then, it wasn't really, like, I wouldn't say it wasn't really, like, I don't feel like people were, like, trying to think that we're just outside of the bar. Like, they're like, oh, he's a Mexican rapper, but that's pretty much just it. You feel me? Like, oh, whatever. But now I feel like, man, you got people like Peso, you know, part of TSF, you know what I mean? And, you know, you got a lot of Cap G, you know what I'm saying? You got people like Cap G, you know, that representing for the culture and stuff, and, you know, you got people like YG, like, trying to do stuff for the culture and stuff like that. Shit. So I feel like now it's being more accepted to be a Mexican artist, and it's being accepted now. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about, actually, who is like who are, like, you know, you just named a couple, but shit, let me just jump to we in Texas, bro. How do you feel about shit like is SPM, is that like the GOAT to you? I don't know. I'm just asking random questions.
Hey, free SPM for reals. I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of stories and all of this, but at the end of the day, like, I feel like SPM, like, I feel like at that time, like, back in the day, he was making too much money, and it was just a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people wanted that. They wanted that money. They wanted that clout, and then I honestly, like, I feel like all that shit, that I don't feel like it didn't happen, bro. Like, I feel like they was just hating on him because, you know, he was a Mexican artist that was really making a lot of money and really making a lot of clout, and he was selling out shows and stuff like that and doing big shit. Like, he put a lot of people on. Like, he put Baby Bash on, he put Lucky Luciano on, he put Lil G on, like, he put Caroline on. He did a lot of big shit. So, man, I fuck with SPM, like, free SPM, you know what I mean? Like, he really, like, made a lot of shit, and it's just like to, like, really open your eyes and be like, man, this shit is possible. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, strength in numbers. You feel me? Like, I feel like us Mexican artists, man, like, I feel like sometimes, like sometimes, like, it's crazy how it is, because I'm not saying all Mexicans, but some, like some, they, like, they'll be cool with you, but then they're kind of like hate on the side. But I feel like, man, like, I feel like how Fort Worth artists are coming together. As far as you got, like, you know, the Go Yayos and the Trap Boy Freddies and the Yellow Beezies collabing one another. Like, we need to look at that shit. Like, bro, like, they're all collabing together. Like, take the blueprint And if us Mexican artists like do that, like they help one another out to market each other, but they all in a circle. You feel me? They all eating. They bringing that money back to Dallas. Like I feel like that's what I feel like us Mexican artists, like we need to like take notes and look at that blueprint. And I wouldn't say just copy it, but like put it in a little way into our own way. You feel me? Because I feel like sometimes the Mexicans are, oh, I'm hotter than you. I gotta charge you this. I gotta charge you. Like, nah, bro. Like we are trying to eat.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a campaign. You feel me? I feel like it needs to be more like a campaign. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's real shit.
Barry Springer, not Jerry Springer. You feel me?
Yeah.